Welcome again to the Cinema Recaps. We see the main character of the movie, Nathan Harper, who is 18 years old senior high school student. He lives in Pittsburgh with his parents. It's a city in America. Nathan is enjoying his life, but he often had bad dreams. Therefore, he goes to a psychiatrist for this purpose regularly. She asks a lot of questions and does his counseling. He's working on a project with his friend, Karen. This was their school project. They come by a website which tells that, what will the appearance of all the people who are still missing be like now? They get shocked to see that one of those children exactly looks like Nathan. He thinks he has to know the truth. He gets to know from a medical report that his parents are biologically unrelated, which means they aren't his real parents. To confirm this, he goes to his mother too. He asks everything about this. His mother answers in yes. We aren't your biological parents. No further details are known when the door is knocked. Here we see two people who call themselves from the Department of Justice. Nathan's mother doubts them and she doesn't let them in. They forcefully come inside. Nathan's mother starts fighting with them. Nathan's father comes and asks him to run out of here. Nathan runs out of here, but his father and mother are killed. Nathan's friend, Karen, was also present in this house. They seize her too. His parents weren't alive now, but he comes back to save his friend. Nathan sets her free and tries to know their identity. He couldn't see them because a bomb was deployed there, and before the blast, he had to get out of here. Therefore, he couldn't see those people who entered his house. Nathan's friend gets injured because of the blast. He takes her to the hospital. Here, he tries to contact police to tell them everything. That is how those people entered his house and how it happened. But his call doesn't connect to the police department. But a CIA officer, Frank Burton, traces this call. He was making calls to the other side. He has scammed his mobile and is speaking to himself. On the mobile device, he tells Nathan that what happened to you is difficult to explain. Your life is in grave danger. Emerge to me. I've sent out officers to satisfy you. But suddenly that psychiatrist, from whom Nathan used to take counseling, comes. She comes by hiding behind balloons, and helps him to escape by the trained method. This psychiatrist was a CIA officer too. She gives her the address of a safe house and asks him to go there. Your life will be safe there. On the other hand, CIA officer Frank Burton tells that his biological father was also a CIA officer when he was 3. He had stolen a hard drive from a Serbian terrorist, in which names of 25 corrupt CIA officers are enlisted. The terrorists' plan was to kidnap Nathan, so that hard drive could be taken back from his father in return. Nathan's father gets to know about this and he gives Nathan to another family, because if he stayed with his real father, his life would be in danger. Due to these reasons, the terrorist makes a fake missing child website so that he could find Nathan. 2 men who went to Nathan's house were people of the Serbian terrorist. Now Nathan and Karen were in the safe house. There, he finds that hard drive in which data of corrupted terrorists was saved. Everyone was behind this data. Apart from this, they find money, a gun, and a cell phone. Karen calls her house in worry, but her call is tracked by a CIA officer and Serbian terrorist. They are listening to their whole conversation, because of which they had to run out of there. They were escaping from there, but they didn't. That the right-hand man of Serbian terrorist was following them. This man kidnaps Nathan's friend and ties her mouth with tape. She barely frees herself and Nathan fights with that man, and he throws the man out of the window. CIA officer Frank Burton meets Nathan and tells that the data your father stole is with you now. His name could be on that list too. Cooperate with me, I won't let anything happen to you. During the talk, Serbian terrorists and their people suddenly start shooting CIA officer and Nathan with sniper gun. He can't let this data get leaked because his secrets and the names of his companions were in it. They exceed the limits to hide their sins. There, Nathan and his friend Karen run by a car. Meanwhile, they receive a blackmailing call, in which that Serbian terrorist asks him to return his data. Otherwise, I'll kill the parents of your friend. Nathan agrees at last because it was a matter of life now. He invites him to the baseball stadium to hand over a hard drive containing sensitive information. Nathan gets a pistol with the help of his friend, and reaches the baseball stadium to meet him. Nathan had planned to kill him there. When the Serbian terrorist reaches there, he tells how he killed Nathan's mother. Your mother refused to tell me the location of your father, so I had no other option and I had to kill her. You were only 3 years old back then and were present there. By talking here and there, he snatches Nathan's gun and sets an aim at Nathan, but somehow Nathan runs from there. Serbian terrorist was chasing him too. In this stadium, there were 2 CIA operatives who were watching over both of them. They start following them too. Here, for the first time, he receives a call from his father. He persuades him to trust him. He says that I took care of you even I was far away from you. I am still near you, just come to the parking area. Nathan does the same and immediately comes to the parking area. Here, Nathan's father shoots the Serbian terrorist with a sniper gun, and he dies there. In a short time, CIA officer and his team come to the parking area. He asks Nathan to give that hard drive to him by saying that you did a good job, dear. At the same time, senior officers of the CIA come there as well. Here, Frank Burton is arrested because Nathan's father already told the senior officers that CIA officer Frank Burton is also involved in major corruption. This hard drive has data full of proofs. Here we see that Nathan's father calls him and asks for an apology. He says, "Sorry Nathan, I couldn't become the ideal father as I was supposed to be. I am top secret agent in CIA, because of which I had to keep you away from me for your safety. I every time took good care of you, even since I was aside, in the form of your adoptive parents, or the psychologist to whom you would often go." This conversation was currently taking place over the phone. Nathan gestures for him to move forward. He says, "I'd want to approach you," but his father refuses to do so, because he was guilty that he wasn't able to take care of him as a good father. "As long as I'm here, no one can hurt you or your friend," he says. Call disconnects. Movie ends here. If you liked the video then please hit like and subscribe.